Now, before the three main parts begin, you should know that there are 1 to 3 minutes are spent in greeting the examiner and checking your identification, which is the one you use to register for the test, and it could be either your passport or your personal ID. You should know that these 3 minutes are highly essential in giving the examiner positive vibes by smiling and making eye contact. And you should use it to relax and getting into the atmosphere of starting a conversation. For part 1, the examiner will ask you general questions on 3 familiar topics. The first one will be about your studies, work, or hometown, and the other 2 could be about food, family, hobbies, or sports. And all the questions are personal ones, like what is your favorite sport? And this part takes about 4 to 5 minutes. For part 2, it's an individual long turn where the examiner gives you a cue card that asks you to talk about a particular topic, and it includes points that you should cover on your talk. You'll be given 1 minute to prepare your talk, and a pencil and a paper to make notes. Here you must talk for 1 to 2 minutes, and it's definitely preferable 2 minutes talking. The examiner then might ask you 1 or 2 following questions on the same topic, and this part takes about 3 to 4 minutes. For part 3, it's a two-way discussion. The questions will be connected to the topic in part 2. The examiner will allow you to discuss more abstract issues and ideas. Therefore, this part tests your ability to express and justify opinions, and it takes between 4 to 5 minutes. Now, my general tips for you in part 1. Number 1, don't go off topic. For example, what did you study at your college? And if you answered, well, I studied pharmacy and now I'm working as medical representative. However, I have always wanted to be a teacher, as education is an essential process in developing communities and etc. Well, here you went far away from the topic, from study to development, so you should stick to the question. Number 2, make up your answers. For example, do you like Indian food? And if you answered, I don't. Well, this answer can't develop ideas or sentences. So you can say, yes, I love Indian food, even if you don't. But here you can develop ideas like, I love spices they add and the traditional way they serve it and how it represents the Indian culture. So make up your answers, even if they don't represent your real opinion. Number 3, challenging topics. Sometimes not all the topics are quite familiar to you, like hobbies, work, studies. They might be challenging, like technologies, media, etc. So my tip for you is to prepare ideas and vocabularies. Therefore, I definitely recommend the Collins Speaking for IELTS. It has 10 units with several topics and variety of vocabularies you can use. It is very helpful. Well, this is the end of this session and I hope it was beneficial for you. And in the next video, I'll be talking about part 2 and part 3. Have a nice day.